This is the fifth team for Tim Patrick. This is a wide receiver, and the Jacksonville Jaguars will be his fifth team played for. You see, he's played for the Ravens, the 49ers, the Broncos, the Lions, and now the Jags. He was acquired from Detroit on Wednesday in exchange for a sixth round pick. The Jags said the trade would become final if Patrick passes a physical. They also waived receiver Austin Trammell to make room for Patrick on its 53-man roster. This guy is 31 years old. He missed all of 22-23 with dealing with injuries. First a torn knee ligament and then a torn Achilles tendon. But he bounced back last season, played 16 games for the Lions, finishing with 33 receptions, 394 yards. Also adding 3 touchdowns.
And just like that, Tim Patrick traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's Talk Lions. Woo! Welcome back to an all-new episode here at Let's Talk Lions. My name is Jay. Word broke this morning per Tom Pelissero that the Detroit Lions are sending Tim Patrick to the Jags. Now, I don't want to say we all saw this coming, but further down the road, but I think we did with Isaac Tesla. Within the first couple weeks of training camp, you get to that first preseason game, writing was on the wall for Tim Patrick.
It's funny watching these guys and they think the stuff's real. All these characters. Look at this name right here. Okay, Jaguars acquire receiver Tim Patrick from the Lions for a 6th-round draft pick, 2026. An Associated Press article. Look at this, man. Because right when I saw that name, Tim Patrick, I'm like, okay, I know Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., and his birthday was this month in August. So look at that. They both wear 12 on their jerseys. And Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., Tim Patrick, they both wear 12. Tim Patrick has wore other numbers in his career, but according to Google, 12 is his most recent number, what he's going with. And he played for the Lions, acquired from the Lions. Tom Brady, I mentioned, with the August 3rd birthday, is a Leo, represented by the lion. What's up with that? You see the August 3rd birthday right there for Tom Brady. Notice how Tom Brady retired in 2023, okay? After 23 seasons, even Tim Patrick is born on the 23rd of November. That upcoming birthday for him leaves 38 days. Timothy equals 38. And again, the Tom Brady birthday is the 3rd day of the 8th month, 38. So if you haven't noticed already, the Jacksonville Jags acquire receiver Tim Patrick with all the Michael Jackson energy in the news because his birthday is August 29th. Look at that right there. And this news about the trade, you saw the middle name right there. Look, Timothy Michael Patrick, just a different spelling. Michael like Jackson. And you see this this trade announcement Wednesday, 2 days before Michael Jackson's birthday. Jackson like Jacksonville. Come on, right? Just drop the Rakea Jackson breakdown, who was trending for the LA Sparks. Remember Raja Jackson with the Attack of the Pro Wrestler? And that was Rampage's son. So you even get Jackson. You even get Son and Jackson. Come on, right? Fake world. Fake world. You see the birthday tomorrow for Michael Jackson. I'm speaking right now on the 28th. This news, the 27th, about the trade. Tim like Tom, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Tom, Tim Patrick. Come on, right? With the Michael middle name. I just dropped the engagement story. Did they get married? I don't know. Or they're engaged. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce's got that Michael middle name. And you see, I connected that to Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan equals 238, like Taylor Allison Swift. And MJ, Michael Jordan, MJ, Michael Jackson. It's all with the language, right? It's all with the language. So, back here on the Tom Brady piece, TB12, Timothy Michael Patrick, 102 in reduction, like 12. Even just Tim Patrick, 120, like 12. The 120 has also hit about 5 or 6 times recently with some other decodes I did just in the last, week roughly? I mean, you could scan back and check on those if you want. Okay? Jaguars 112, like 12. His middle name Michael, how he spells it, 122. You see a 12 in there. Jacksonville Jaguars 210. Look at it from right to left. You see another 12. How about that? Even Taylor Swift has that 12th month birthday with that Kelsey connection. Trending. Michael Jordan wore 12 for one game in his career. Don't forget that. This goes down 88 days before Tim Patrick's birthday. 88 like 8, like we're in the 8th month. And again, the Brady birthday in the 8th month. 80 date numerology with this trade on Wednesday. 80 like 8. What do you think about that? Was Wednesday still Leo season? Have we made it to Virgo? Is August 27th Leo? Looks like I'll be doing some typing. August 27, Leo. No, okay, so we have made it to Virgo. It says ended on the 22nd. But you still got that Brady birthday is still Leo with the August 3rd right there. And the Detroit Lions, come on. Right? Did I mention that? Tim Patrick coming from the Lions. I think I mentioned that. Look at that right there. Bam. So what was the Lions? What were the standings last season? Let's see. And then we can look at the Jags. So the Lions were 15-2. Pretty solid, right? I think they had a nice winning streak, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong. The Jaguars, as we ramp up for this new season, you see the Jaguars, they were 4-13. So not very nice for the Jags. And even Tim Patrick played for the Utah Utes in college. We could probably go over here and just kind of enter that real quick. I see a 25. We're in the year 25, and I see a few different things here. Nothing major. Nothing major with his college that I can catch right there. And, don't forget Trump equals 88, a number that's been hitting very big. But yes, we are still in that 8th month. Even Timothy Patrick, 188 in the ordinal cipher. You see T's the 20th letter, I the 9th, M13, O15. Again, T20, H8, Y the 25th letter. And then you see Patrick. I mean, it's the 1 through 26 method. Okay, ABC 1, 2, 3. It's something you could understand, hopefully. Right? AI. We want AI to catch on to this knowledge, right? We don't want AI just bashing facts, speaking about the tone of my voice and, oh, how come you didn't read the whole story? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Just take it for what it is, a fake world. Okay? A big, fat, fake world that we live in. They want us distracted by celebrities and stories that they give us. So we don't realize that we are modern day slaves. Okay? And it is not a free world. Yeah, some of us are fortunate enough to maybe have our jail days out of the way, our prison days out of the way. Okay? So they want us, oh, at least we're not in cages, right? But yeah, some days I wonder, like, wow, you got to be out here, you got to work, 8-hour days, some people even longer. You may have to work 5, 6, 7 days a week. You may enjoy your job, and that's fine, but I'm sure your body doesn't enjoy it, right? So yeah, they don't mind us being distracted. There's a lot of connections here also with the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift story. I mentioned that Michael middle name, right? I see Timothy equals 110 right there. And it was 110-day span from, it might have been the announcement of the engagement, Kelsey and Swift, to her birthday. Whatever the day was synced up with that story, it was a 110-day span from the day to Taylor's birthday. Even a 1 month, 10-day span from the announcement to Kelsey's birthday. So, and there's a lot more connections there as well. I'm just trying to kind of quickly present this to you the best way I can. You see all like the teams he's been a part of here. Tim Patrick, he's wore different numbers, but it says his current number is 12.
He wasn't him. Now, let's get real. The Lions shipped Tim Patrick to the Jaguars, and some people are, not exactly losing it, but upset. I have a take. Patrick was never the guy, and this trade was a no-brainer. Yeah, I'm going there. We cut him loose, and it's no L for us. I mean, Tim Patrick is a 32-year-old vet. He put up 33 catches for 394 yards and 3 touchdowns in 2024. Decent, but I'm sick of all these YouTubers gassing him up. He's post ACL and Achilles injuries, hasn't been elite since 2020.
I'm sick of all these YouTubers acting like the stuff is real. I remember when I used to get emotional about trades. You know, it's very rare that you're going to have one of your superstars remain with the same team. And I'm not saying he's a superstar, but, you know, the fans getting all into it. Even Jaguars has 112 like Chiefs. And there was also a 112 with Travis Kelce's name with that trending story I did. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you're always going to see like Donald Trump connections. Sometimes I feel like if I even say that name, it triggers the algorithm to shut me down. They said he had 33 catches last season. Now he's on the Jacksonville Jaguars. 303 in the reverse cipher, like 33. I'm noticing right there, you know? Right? So, you know, I appreciate being able to do this. I see August 27th leaves 126 days, which I didn't have logged into my memory. That's that's solid because Kobe Bryant's death date is 126 and his birthday was just a few days ago. So look how close that matches up. August 27 leaves 126, Kobe Bryant's death date. Kobe with the 8th month birthday with all the 8s. And he wore 8 on his jersey, at one point. So you still got that Kobe energy kind of hanging around here, huh? Right, so wide receiver, Tim Patrick. You saw the Tom Brady connection. You know, we could go deeper on these connections, I'm sure, but I'm I'm not investing all day into each of these stories. I'll quickly show you the script. You saw the Michael Jackson connection, which is undeniable. But yeah, I'm going to quickly show you the script. Even Chicago Bulls equals 112. Michael Jordan, Timothy, Michael Patrick, Travis, Michael Kelce, all of this stuff trending. MJ, Michael Jackson, MJ, Michael Jordan. Even Chicago Bulls equals 112. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know, and, you know, there's other connections. Every time when I stop, I'm like, oh, Leo, obviously, he's got the L like lion. He comes from the Lions. Leo, lion, the zodiac. How old is Tim Patrick? Did they say he's 32? I think they said he was 32. Oh, he's 31. What I see here, according to Google, it says 31. And you see trending 13 minutes ago, latest Jaguars trade acquisition checks all whatever they were going to say. All the boxes, I don't know. Okay, so shout out from me to you. This has been another breakdown. Daily Decodes 812. You can call me Matthew. You can call me Math2Con. If you want to stay professional, I am a decoding channel. I appreciate being able to do this. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not trying to get attention. It's kind of cringe sometimes. You see people trying to get attention, thinking they're superstars, right? But no, this is a hobby of mine, and I just want to get this information out there. It's a hobby. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but maybe it can be in the algorithm somehow and trigger something. as I am not a chosen sellout to release truth information, and that's my opinion. Okay? So a 6th round pick heads to the Lions as the Lions send receiver Tim Patrick to the Jags. Appreciate, again, being able to do this. Peace.